Hi there, everybody, and a big warm welcome to you all to the San Siro Stadium. And Alan Smith has made the journey to join me, Martin Tyler. Well, you've picked a couple of players for us to have a look at today. Tell us their thinking.
Well, they've both been on good form, they really have, and they've made a difference to their teams over the last few weeks, so that might be the case again here.
So this is how the hosts line up today. Well, three at the back. That's the first thing that catches the eye. What about the rest of the team?
Well, it looks to be a 3-4-3. You certainly don't see it that often, and when it works, it can catch the opposition off guard, really. It can be a really awkward shape to contend with.
This is the lineup for the away side. Well, this is the setup we think from the opposing team. We're not sure, we must stress that, but I do feel that they're reacting to what they expect from the home team.
Well, more often than not, the opposing manager does know what kind of system his opposite number's going to play, and that looks to be the case, Martin. So, matching up like for like, don't often see this.
With its steep sides and super atmosphere and the fact that there's a big game here pretty much every weekend, there aren't many more venues that are familiar to football fans around the world than the San Siro.
No, it is an iconic sight. Just walking up to the ground, you're in no doubt where you are. Had some problems with the pitch in the past, I suppose, because they play so much football on it, but it looks pretty good at the moment.
Up by Ronaldo. Here's the cross. Now Patrick Vieira. And here comes the counter-attack. Played on his feet, did well. Patrick Vieira. Shots on here, off target. Possession in the midfield area. Zanetti makes possession his. And he's moved in trying to... And now the shot! Terrific stop! And there it is, the goal! Move to make your mouth water. Great goal.
The goalkeeper did his very best, but I think he might have regrets that he didn't get hold of that.
Well, let's take another look at the goal. And that has opened the scoring. 1-0 here. He's going to cross it. Goalkeeper hangs on. Goes for goal! Great save by a diving goalkeeper. And that will be a corner. Corner put into the goalkeeper's territory, really. It's a real individual charge here with the ball. He's still going. Well, they're back defending and they've cut the pass out there, and maybe that will ease the pressure. Here's a chance. That's a good try. Beat the goalkeeper, beat the post. Good position. They've worked this attack very well into quite a dangerous position now. Excellent passing, great interplay. With Ronaldo. It will be their throw. He's got across to make that interception. He saw it coming. He's put it in well. And the keeper can collect this one. Oh, penalty. No question. Well, sometimes we talk about the double whammy, but it's a single whammy here. It's just a penalty.
Yeah, the player concerned looked a little relieved. I think he thought he was going to see yellow there.
And he scores from the spot.
I don't know if he meant it, whether he's lost his composure, but in the end, it's flown into the top left.
And here is another angle on that goal. So away we go at 1-1. Now, Javier Zanetti. Well, it will be a throw. It's gone out off that player there. And very confident to get the game moving again. A return ball. The shot's on. Goes for the volley. Very good stop here. Well, he's kept the ball after a good first touch. He's coming forward with some danger. And in goes the cross. Good clearance. Oh, I love the tackle. It's gone for a throw. He could have been a bit luckier there. Now Govu. The break is definitely on. Ronaldo! I think he rushed his shot there, and that's why it's so wide of the mark. A penalty only matters that you score, and he scored.
Yeah, I haven't seen a better penalty than that this season. Top left, power, he had the lot.
Patrick Vieira. supporting player alongside. And here's the shot. Great opportunity for a great player, but not a great finish.
No, 9 times out of 10, I think we'd have seen the net bulge in there. This was the one time.
Now, Javier Zanetti. Trying to stretch the opposition using the wider areas here. Now, Patrick Vieira. That is a cheap piece of play to give the ball away like that. Shots on here. Well, the shot's well off target, and the defenders relieved, but they played a part, I think.
Well, they did. They didn't pick him up initially, but they just did enough to close him down.
Ronaldo. Shots on! Looking for the lead. Well, it's a goal kick, but very close. Patrick Vieira. Well, the cross came in, but it went straight to the opposite. So here we are at half-time, and it's 1-1. I think that's a good performance, isn't it, Alan, from him in the first half?
Well, he stepped forward for his team there with that equaliser, but his team haven't been, what you would say, on the best of form.
Team's all set, and we're ready for the start of the second period. Excellent passing, great interplay. Played into the middle. A decent fist away by the keeper. Nice return pass. He's going to cross it. But he's caught offside. And you see what he's trying to do. It's all about the timing of the run. Javier Zanetti. Keeper's in trouble now. Goal kick to come. Well, here is that earlier incident, Alan. So close.
Well, if he'd have scored from there, it would have been one of the goals of the season. He wasn't too far off either, just past the post.
Shoots! Goal here could be absolutely crucial. It would put them in front, of course. And it's Govu. There's going to be a substitution. It's for the away team. He's got his shot off now. He's just reached it, the goalkeeper. That's deflected in by the goalkeeper. Of a maestro, just let that ball trundle on into the net.
Yeah, he's having a little chuckle to himself and talking about that, I'm sure, to his teammates. He'll be proud of that one.
And that's a goal well worth analysing again. start the game, 2-1. Ronaldo. Oh, the attacker's done well, beaten his man. Goes for goal! He missed it. Ball's gone again. And here's the shot. And now it's Ronaldo!
Well, he's beaten the keeper there with power, with accuracy, from distance. Wonderful.
Let's see the replay now. Just a reminder, 3-1 it is now, the scoreline. Patrick Vieira. That's a useful ball in. And volleys for goal. And it's a shot that the goalkeeper can deal with quite comfortably. They kept the ball, he's just dinked it past an opponent. The break is definitely on. Well, he's cleared the danger. Now they've got to defend this corner. We want to see that goal again, don't we?
Well, he certainly struck it with an awful lot of power, and whether the keeper should have done better, I'm not so sure.
That's really the way to get the ball out of the danger zone. I see a substitute coming on for the away team here. Again, possession squandered, really. The shot's on! Terrific stop! Offside. That's an easy decision. Activity on the bench for the losing team. A substitute getting ready to come on. Well, we love to see players who want to get at the opposition, and this attacking midfield player's done that today. And now he's going to just get the reward for it. He's going to sit out the last few minutes and get a great applause from the crowd.
Yeah, and why not? He's one of those players with the knack for finding space in the box, arriving late, very much in the Frank Lampard mould.
that will be a free kick. There's no criticism from these supporters. They've enjoyed what they've seen today, and it doesn't always pan out that way. Being a football supporter can be quite hard yards.
Well, it can indeed. So you've got to enjoy the good times, and today has been one of those occasions.
Well, now they've won the ball back in the middle of the park by intercepting that pass. Shot on! You can understand why he's kept going for goal, having scored in the game, but this one has passed him by.
Yeah, I don't think you can knock him for having a go from there. He's in a good position.
Now Govu. Looking a problem until the clearance was made. Well, could be a booking here. And he claims the cross. It was, well, nothing's ever straightforward for goalkeepers, but he's not been challenged. Here's a chance to whip it in. Well, that's a good challenge between the two of them there. He's got his tackle in, and the ball's gone out now. And it's Govu. Got his shot off now. Oh, he's missed it. Nothing wrong with that tackle. In fact, it was a terrific effort. Oh, that's the goalkeeper's ball, 10 times out of 10. Held up by Ronaldo. This is how they love to play on the break. Ronaldo! And the goalkeeper didn't have to move to make that save. The game is over here, the final whistle has gone, and the final scoreline is 3-1. Well, sometimes you get a win by nicking the result, really, but not today. They've gone out there on the front foot, stayed on the front foot, and got what they deserved.
Yeah, not just the strikers, the way they did attack as a team, the players that assisted the goals, it was first class from start to finish.
Well, I think he was the best performer in a good team today.
Oh, lots of energy, lots of quality, and a good goal, along with plenty of chances.
And as for this fella, he got his goal. It was a penalty, but it wasn't enough to help the team do anything but lose today.